want to move on to another story, viewers, which is unfortunately going to cast an even bigger shadow on the inauguration of Parliament. The Prime Minister landed last night or this morning at 3 a.m. And moments after he landed, he shook off jet lag and addressed a speech where he schooled all parties who have decided to boycott the inauguration of India's new cradle of democracy. Reflecting on his or drawing from his experience in Sydney, the Prime Minister pointed out that the event that was held in Sydney was attended by not only the members of the Treasury benches but also the opposition. Talking in specifics, Prime Minister Modi said that not only the Prime Minister of Australia was in the audience, but the country's former Prime Minister and opposition MPs came together for the sake of their nation. Listen in, viewers. It's the clearest message he was giving to the opposition here in India. 19 or 20 of those parties have decided tomorrow to skip the event. Listen in first to the Prime Minister.
हिंदुस्तान के लोगों ने इसको देखा है, दुनिया ने देखा है, लेकिन सबसे बड़ी बात लोकतंत्र की आत्मा क्या होती है, लोकतंत्र का सामर्थ्य क्या होता है। साथियों, आपको जानकर के खुशी होगी, और मैंने अब तक जितना भी कुछ देखा पढ़ा, मुझे इस बात की तरफ ध्यान नहीं गया मेरा, और इसलिए मैं बताना चाहता हूं, भारतीय समुदाय का जो कार्यक्रम था, वहां ऑस्ट्रेलिया के प्रधानमंत्री का आना गौरव की बात थी। लेकिन इतना ही नहीं, उस समारोह में पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री भी थे, उस समारोह में पूरी अपोजिशन पार्टी के मेंबर्स से, रूलिंग पार्टी के मेंबर्स से, ये लोकतंत्र का वातावरण ऑस्ट्रेलिया के लोग में भारतीयों के प्रति, चाहे पक्ष सत्ता का हो, चाहे पक्ष विपक्ष का हो, सबके सब मिलजुल करके भारतीय समुदाय के इस कार्यक्रम में उतने ही उमंग और उत्साह के साथ शरीक हुए थे।
Well, viewers, let's open this up. Let's ask some basic questions. I want to bring in Vivek Sailas, the national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, one of those that is deciding to skip the inauguration. You don't want to be part of history, that's your choice. You don't want to be part of an epical turn in our trajectory as a democracy, that's your call. But I want to ask you a fundamental question, Mr. Sailas. Is this more about opposing Modi? Is this more about, and let me put it in very blunt terms, is this more about Rajniti at the cost of Rashtra pride? Simple question. Are you opposing Modi really?
Very good evening to you, Rahul ji, and to the fellow panelists. No, not at all. Our point is not as to how the Honorable Prime Minister is inaugurating the new Parliament House. Our point is that why the President, the Honorable President of India, is being she is uninvited, and she is being neglected, and she is being deprived of the event that is going to be held on Sunday. That is the question. No one is against Honorable Prime Minister. Our point is that why the Honorable President is being deprived of this ceremony. Because if we see, Dr. Ambedkar also said that opposition is the custodian of the Parliament. Because the foundation of democracy is accountability. That is the thing. As far as the Honorable
Prime Minister
is
you're being
concerned,
invited.
it's the habit of the Prime Minister.
You'll still be the custodians of Parliament. And okay,
we
fine.
Want to go
the
there.
President was not. So one second, are you suggesting that the House is lesser because the President is not inaugurating it? And if that is the case, will you enter the House in the other sessions that ensue? Or will this boycott be permanent? And sir, since when have you become advocates of boycotts? I thought when the movie Pathan, when people were talking about boycotting that film, you were advocating against boycott, saying it's the most undemocratic tradition. So, ye kya ho raha hai?
Look, Rahulji, I would just like to say that the Honorable President is the first citizen of India.
Okay.
If you see Article 79, it says that Honorable President means the Parliament.
Fine.
And Council of State
so
of Rajya Sabha.
So it is about the
Lok
President you're saying, Mr. Sailas. Now, look, let me call out the hypocrisy here.
Yes.
Stating facts. These are facts. Delhi we are talking about. Ex-Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi lays the foundation stone for Sansad Library building. It was an extension. This is 1987, viewers. No one talked about the fact that the President was not invited to lay the foundation stone as he's the first citizen. At that time it was a he, as you all know, viewers. No one called out that. Former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi inaugurates the Parliament House Annex in 1975. Again, no one thought about where is the President. No one. Tamil Nadu, Prime Minister Manmohan Singh with Sonia Gandhi. In what capacity, one doesn't know. Who was Sonia Gandhi in the scheme of things? Maybe she was the first citizen under the UPA. I don't know. In 2010, viewers, they specially fly from Delhi to open the world's first green legislature building. The entire legislature was inaugurated by them. In Manipur, 2011, Manipur that is seeing strife today, viewers, Manmohan Singh, Dr. Manmohan Singh, again joined by Sonia Gandhi, inaugurates the State Assembly complex. No one talks about the murder of democracy, tradition, procedure, praxis, nothing. In Andhra Pradesh, former Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu inaugurated the legislature building in Amravati. No governor was there, viewers. He inaugurated. CM Nitish Kumar, who talks the most today, viewers, about propriety, Sushasan, this, that, the other. He inaugurated the central hall of the Bihar legislature, not the governor of the state. Sonia Gandhi laid the foundation stone for the new Chhattisgarh Assembly in 2020, viewers. This is just 2.5 years back. There was no president called there. There was no governor called. Right? There is something a bit odd. Dr. Ranganathan, am I missing something here? Am I being oversimplistic?
No, Rahul, there are two issues here. Number one, and I said this 2 days ago on your show. Yes, Sailas ji, please, I did not interrupt you. I'll just take a minute, if I may. Thank you. Rahul, two issues. One, I personally 2 days ago said that the president should have inaugurated the new parliament, and I gave the reasons for that, and I stick to that. But that is wholly separate from the parties, 24 of them, if I'm not mistaken, boycotting it. I don't think any party should boycott this. It's a very sacred, very symbolic event. But the fact also remains that all those correct examples that you quoted of the people who are now boycotting and their leaders were actually inaugurating without the presidents being there or the governors being there, that is wrong. But as you say, and as the common phrase goes, two wrongs don't make a right. BJP should not take the example of Indira Gandhi during the emergency of inaugurating something and not bothering to call the president to inaugurate it. I mean, during the emergency, she was more powerful than the president. Maybe that's why she didn't ask the president. So if she does something wrong, BJP should not replicate it. And president is the highest constitutional authority. This government works at the pleasure of the president. I fail to see why the president has not been asked to inaugurate this. It beats me.
Dr. Paswan, you're getting a speech read out of the president,
Rahulji,
but you don't want the president in the house.
Rahulji, that's absolutely not the case, but we must understand the hypocrisy and double standard of the opposition party. And this is sufficiently clear by now.
We've proven the hypocrisy, but respond to the main issue, custodian of the constitution, etc., not there. Can you explain this, Dr. Paswan? The others are wrong, okay. What
Rahulji,
about the BJP?
If you allow me to explain, I will speak, yeah.
Yeah, please. Go ahead.
Rahulji, these are the same political parties. Samajwadi Party, Rashtriya Janata Dal, Rashtriya Lok Dal, these are the same political parties that oppose tooth and nail. When for the first time in our history, a woman from the tribal community, from a backward region of Odisha, Mayurbhanj, they created hurdles in her path when she was about to reach the Raisina Hills. Can history forget that? Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, the leader of the Congress party in the Lok Sabha, what sort of comment did he make? Mr. Ajay Kumar of the Congress party.
Those
Mr.
are all
Udit Raj of the
condemnable.
Congress
No
party.
one holds a brief and we all
clear-cut
condemned it,
Congress
sir. But
party
I'm
which we
asking
need to
you,
speak about.
Dr. Paswan, just straightforward. If you hold the president in such high regard, why isn't she going to be there? It's a fundamental question. Dr. Ranganathan has explained the reason.
No, Rahulji, like I said, and it is not the case that the entire opposition is not attending. We just saw the tweet
No, we all know that. I'm asking you a straight question. You're not giving me a straight answer. Is there a reason why the president, you'll read a speech out.
Rahulji,
why can't she come and deliver her own speech in the House? Surely she can.
Rahulji, if you have invited me to be on your show, I expect the same courtesy that you gave to the other panelists. Whenever I'm speaking, please let me speak. I have a sincere request to you.
Okay, but you're not answering my question. Where am I supposed to begin and end?
The same.
Guru is a great politician.
No, but you cannot decide, Rahulji. I think I have the right. I have the right to answer my own question. When parties like Bahujan Samaj Party, YSRCP, Biju Janata Dal, Akali Dal, Shiv Sena, 24 other political parties are participating in the ceremony. But the hypocrisy of the entire opposition needs to be exposed here. They were the same people who have used languages so uncharitable against the present president of India. Where was this love then? The biggest problem is this. The biggest problem, Rahulji, 10 seconds, please. Rahulji, 10 seconds, I sincerely request.
Yeah, okay. I'm not saying anything, sir. Please finish your point.
The biggest problem is simply this, that the Congress party has treated the Dalits, the tribals and the OBC as a political vote bank.
Okay.
Only as a matter of tokenism, only as a matter of rhetoric. Whenever it is convenient for them, they will use tribals. Whenever it is convenient for them, they will use the Dalits. But when it comes to real representation, when it comes to real issues, they're only political fodder for us.
Okay.
For the Congress party,
Dr.
the Dalits
Paswan,
and the tribals are
viewers,
political
Dr.
fodder, nothing beyond
Paswan,
that.
yes, we must call out the opposition's hypocrisy, etc., but hasn't still addressed. And I think we've given him about 7 minutes now, and I've run out of time on the show. 7 minutes to answer a simple question. You don't mind reading out the president's speech in the House, but you will not invite the president to speak in the House. I find that a bit strange. I leave it for you again, viewers, to judge this. Think about it. The news are coming up.